You know, I don't necessarily know why, but I kind of feel like I've almost like forgotten how to speedrun Heritage, even though I've still been pretty much actively running it for the past like 9 months. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Actually, has it been 9 months? Wait, how long have I been running this? Hold on, I need to check this now. Stats. First speedrun. Actually, yeah. As of today, I've been in speedrunning Heritage of Dragon Sail for 9 months. I don't know if it's even been that long yet. Holy heck. Yeah, apparently, like, literally January 1st or January 30th was the very first run I submitted into speedrun.com for this game. That is kind of crazy to think about. Let's look at those licks. That's an awful lot of licks. You're trying to tell me something, King. Am I learning something about you that I did not know before? Tell me your secrets. Welcome in, everybody, to this... Yeah, this week. I don't know. I keep doubting myself when I say this week's anything nowadays, even though everything is literally a weekly sequence now. Like, our Weekly Mystery Randomizer is weekly. Our speedruns of this are weekly. Our Steam Library Tour / Demo Tour is weekly. We have our Casual Gameplay Tour is weekly. Why am I having so much issue just saying weekly now? It never feels right, even though it's literally definitionally right. My brain is weird. But, yeah, so I got my controller on. Let's go... Oop the game. Alright, the game should be open up. There it is. That right about... Nope. It's always kind of annoying how the window moves on me after I try to move it the first time. Time to be God and get the girl in record time. That's the dream, at least. Also, let me make sure this is actually the current version, because if there was a... Okay, this is the most recent version. So... Okay, just doing this to make sure I have the right button inputs. I'm doing pretty good. I cannot wait for tomorrow, because then I can start my heckin' weekend. It'll be heckin' nice. It's gonna be a very busy weekend, but it'll be a weekend nonetheless. And any chance I get to be able to, like, not have to get up at, like, early in the morning, I will take that any day of the week. But, yeah, let's go ahead and just get right into it. Also, I'm not sure if... Okay, apparently I can't back out of this window. I just realized, I think the load game shows save files 1, 2, and 3, and here it shows 0, 1, and 2. I've only just now noticed that. I might need to maybe mention that as like, hey, funny number thing. But yeah, with that, let's go ahead and just... the fest. Ah, dang it. Hey, I got the money. Only that little bounce up that mushroom belt. Okay. Never in doubt, take the safety. It's infinitely better than dying. Oh, 3 of the slime, nice. No T-level, sadly, but... Okay, I found a so much more consistent way of being able to get that bird now. Let's have to go. And did it all by accident. I think I'm finally feeling comfortable with that jump timing now. I don't feel like it's really like suddenly and constantly wrong as I used to anymore. That's actually kind of good movement. kind of good about the movement so far. Let's see how the arena goes. Why do you guys start so high up? Why do you gotta make me work for my money? Ooh, that was actually a perfect time. Let's let it go. Oh, we were like a 1/10 of a second away from a goal split. That was so good. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I literally could not do anything about that one. Restart, no gold split. I mean, it was like a silver split. Silver splits are still good. But yeah, that random encounter there is like literally the worst encounter I've seen. I had like a 1/10 of a second to react to it. Leave me alone, randos. Monday randos are good. Thursday randos are bad. Ah, dang it. Trying to shenanigan. But I shenanigans. Welcome to College X. How you doing tonight? Yeah, that random encounter did not help in the slightest. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That guy sniped me. In like every sense of the word. I mean, hopefully the random encounters are like the worst things we have to deal with this run. If we can manage to like get a like maybe 1 or 2 death runs, something like that, even with extra random encounters, we'll still be like miles ahead and beyond where we had a chance to do before. Slightly adjust to make that work, and it worked. Oh, no key bubble. Ah, dang it. Tried to bounce off that guy. The game wouldn't let me. Barely dodged the plant. Nice. Look, I took that a little earlier than I probably should have, but it worked out. Quick kill. Okay, why am I not getting my proper downset damage in there? I feel like there's some like hitbox weirdness going on to do that. I was totally expecting that to be where the XP bubble dropped, like right in the middle of that pit. That would have been so sad. Yay, level up for 1 XP enemy. Which, granted, super early in the game, so it's kind of expected, but still. Hang on. Hang on. Probably should take the potion, but I don't think I need it. Never mind, we don't need it at all. Although I shouldn't have done that jump. Okay, so mostly worked out. Oh god, okay, that could have been terrible. Thankfully it wasn't terrible, but it could have been terrible. Oh, what? I need to stop going for those slimes. You know what? It's early enough. We'll reset. Do not save, do not continue. Actually, yeah, so save files 1, 2, and 3 there. But when you go to new game, it's 0, 1, and 2. Yeah, little game 1, 2, 3. New game 0, 1, 2. That amuses me. But yeah, let's try again. Yeah, there's also a chance of getting maybe better XP bubble RNG this run too. No, we don't get one. Oh, I missed the money. Ooh, XP bubble. Let's go. The prophecy has come to pass. It was a basic XP bubble, but hey, it's still an XP bubble. Yeah, that's right. Also lets me get up on a little higher on the ladder too, which is also kind of nice. I think anytime I lose by slowing down for the bird, it's kind of counteracted by the speed gain there. Okay, I did my dashing there in a very different pattern than normal, so I got kind of scared there, but it worked out. That's the strat I want to use. Dash through the last exploding block and then the attack dash. Get down here. Again, so close to gold. Well, it wasn't nearly as close. I think the last time we were at like plus 5.3 seconds, something like that. But yeah, can we avoid the random this time? Hey, we avoided the random. Let's go. Already saving time. Okay, randos are cooperating. Yeah, any of these narrow little paths here, I'm always frightened by. I probably could have just gone straight up because the random would like disappeared anyway, but. Okay, that was a good talk. No gold split, unfortunately. But time save. There we go. Yay, level up. I love how I can just like cleanly do the normal jump through the. Ooh, XP bubble picked up on the way back. That'd be super nice. That's an 80 too. Oh, never mind. That's a 30. So the background made it look like an 80. Heck damn it. Yeah, double kill. Thanks. Probably could have taken that guy out if I was a little more attentive there. Oh god. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta be extremely careful. I gotta be focused. Okay, I'm going for this potion. I took enough risk as it was till that point. Welcome on in, Solace. How you doing tonight? Well, on the plus side, we don't have to worry about saying that kind of thing about the internet connection anymore. So far, with the fiber internet, I've had absolutely no drop frames of any kind. I'm super thankful for. It's nice to actually have an issue be like resolved for a change. It's a feeling I'm hoping to get used to more. I'll wait until my the start of the next stage to do my level up. Kick attack is really going to help out over here anyway. Oh, too early. Yeah, good time save. Thanks to not dying. Return the hug with my voice. I gotta do a quick 2-attack level up. There we go. I did not expect to get the underside of those blocks there. I do love the ability to just like dash right underneath the block and destroy all the blocks in that sequence. It's kind of hard to aim sometimes. And that time I had literally no time to like gauge how to do so. That was pretty cool. Hey, more level ups. I mean, technically it's Dirk Adventures right now, but there are a lot of aspersions made to whether or not dragons are just like bigger, less furred cats. So, you know, I think the comparison is still apt. Yeah, good movement. Let's go. Oh, he actually got me with an attack. That's not allowed. And first grenade deck. Yeah. Oh no! Come on! Game didn't let me dash. It's okay, we technically have a couple more deaths we can spare for PV. How did I not get you with my attack? I'm actually kind of impressed by that. Trying to figure out why Steam won't take your Visa? That seems unfortunate. Is like the card about to expire or something? That'd be like one of the first things I'd have in mind. Like, kind of most of my purchases through Steam just go to my PayPal account at this point. I can't remember last time I even used a card for that.
You get to drink from the fire!
Do so at my earliest opportunity. Welcome on in, Kyle. How you doing tonight? Oh yeah. To be fair, when you join the stream, you sign the dingus contract that you recognize that I am in fact a dingus who will do dingus things at dingus hours. No, you signed the Ketchup Cafe contract. Dingus isn't valid. The Dingus contract is a side contract to the Ketchup Cafe one. It's all perfectly clear. You just need to talk to my lawyers. Actually, now's a good time for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll hear from your dear lawyers. No, I'm sure there's a lawyer out there somewhere who also has like a deer persona, so that's probably accurate, or probably accurate. Hey, level up. Okay, nothing else for me to break while I'm here. I should not have dashed there. I did not know how far I was going to go. I got lucky. I'm not used to you being that far up by the time you spawn. That was interesting. Hey, I gotcha. Sure, we'll get the money, why not? It's basically free. I might have technically lost a frame there, but oh well. Yeah, I think that death was more costly than the one we had in our PB in the previous area. Which is unfortunate, but that's kind of how things go. Yeah, it's a little slower than normal, but still, we'll take it. Kinda because we also don't have a choice. I actually wanted a mana potion there rather than health potion. Mana potion, not health potion, please. Game, why? Ah, come on, I knew I did the attack game. Don't lie to me. Did not slow down enough. If we got the discover card, that'll do it, yeah. I know Moxie's had some, I guess I really shouldn't call them money, but yeah, I know somebody who's been having kind of the same realizations and issues with that, so yeah. How soon am I ready for the no body run? As soon as I get good at this run. Once we're good at this run, we can get good at the no body run. So one thing I noticed is that in order to increase the likelihood of that strat working, you need to get the dash lift on the ceiling there. If you get that, the entire trick is basically free at that point. But it's not like extremely difficult to get that, but it is a bit precise on the timing. But yeah, that does seem to be kind of the key to getting that correctly. That was a perfectly timed dash. Hey, level up. Ooh, bubble. Get down here. Infinite Pogo. I think I spent too much time picking up items. Get down there. Dang it, game. Okay, avoided the poison. That's the important bit. What was that hitbox? Oh, I got some free experience. Nice. I think the more like isosceles triangles at this point, that they have evolved and devolved at the same time. Rawr. Oh, I took the wrong hit. But the scrim is all he knows. Ooh. Ended on the down stab even. That was kind of cool. No, I do wonder if I have enough level up points to get the attack up before that fight, I might want to actually swap to getting the attack up there rather than on the train. I start considering that and figure out like how commonly I get the enough XP that early. Yeah, Aaron is the only one who can scrim where they must. I saw everything, Solace. Do not doubt my vision. I have 4 eyes for a reason. Nerd. Oh, come on. Heck you, thief. Not the best fight, not the worst fight. Oh god. Okay. I was not paying full attention. Oh no! Okay, on the plus side, this is just a random encounter, so that death doesn't cost us nearly as much time as it would otherwise. But it's still annoying. Okay, this path is infinitely safer. Ooh, someone made that work. Come on. Void. There we go. Ah, come on. How was that a hit? Okay, I think that was actually an orc. I miscounted the hits. Oh, no. Goddamn, I did it again. I gotta get used to that set of menuing. I keep doing that and it messes up like the rest of my motions, and I have to spend time removing the window as well after the fact. Okay. I think we're losing time again on this split. Oh, we're definitely losing time because I had that from the rando. The sounds of a courageous individual. I am so brave, I don't feel afraid of expressing my true feelings. That's how courageous I am. I proudly show my fear. I don't need anything else here. We can still recover from this. It won't be easy, but we can still recover. Oh, okay, I took that way more tightly than I should have, but it worked out. Can I? No, I do take damage from that still. Okay. Timer. How is that a gold split? Damn, how? Yeah, what are friends for, Solace? I shall support you as you support me. Oh, come on. Yeah, I didn't do that jump right. Okay, that should not have worked well. Hey, okay. I almost threw myself into the grenade. Oh, come on. That's... Okay, so that's 2 random encounters in total tonight that I've had no way to avoid. Oh. That dude is way too much damn damage. Oh my god. Okay, get in there before the rhino gets me. Good heckin' lord. Okay, so with the recent patch, we should be able to actually properly skip the cutscene here. That got kind of broken with the last patch. Also, thanks to a friend, you now have the ability to play music in Warframe? Isn't like in the game itself? Totally won't spend $70 with that alone, trust. Okay, I believe you. Hey, the cutscene got skipped. Let's go. avoided dying in the pit, and then I died by the bullet instead. Dang it. I think that does give me a chance to get a couple more of the Grenadier kills, which I think should actually level me up at this point. Oh, we got an XP bulb too. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That was top tier XP bubble timing. Oh, right, I go back on the ladder by jumping down there. Forgot about that. Well. Okay, he gets blocked by that anyway. I don't need to worry about you. Oh, I forgot I have to go left. Well, I was gonna change the bullet patterns. Oh god, I don't know how to react to this now. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Oh, and I just leveled up recently, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, perfect timing for you to shoot your bullets, actually. Let's take a go. See, we're fine. We're nothing but skilled gamers here. No, I love how the actual, like, the electricity generating piece also does separate damage compared to the other, Ooh, got a consumable heal. Compared to the actual, like, entire lightning, or enlighteningification of the water. That's totally a word. Enlighteningification. It's in the dictionary, trust. Wait, have you always gone behind that? Oh god, how did I survive that? Oh no, I don't need to do this. I was trying to get rid of my bomb, but I realized I didn't actually need to do it. See, this is what I was talking about earlier, where it feels like I'm already forgetting how to speedrun this game, even though I've still been doing it, like, consistently every freaking week. I don't think you feel with literally any game. I mean, that's also me with literally any game. I just feel like it's more no way for a game that I've been speedrunning for, again, the past 9 months. There's something almost poetic about that aspect of it. What do you mean I didn't hit that? That was heckin' dumb. I gotta go through all that again now. Yeah, I don't remember ever going behind that pipe before. I don't know if that was like the original intention for that section. And it just like never like translated correctly or something. That was one of the minor fixes that the dev made. I'm actually very curious about that now. Literally everything is dropping bombs now. gonna get above you. We can turn on enough from all the damage. Oh god, that was so close. There, take that. Actually, it wasn't for me, but oh well. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I got both of them at least. I'm gonna die. Can I get help? Yes, help, thank you. And of course, it was right at the checkpoint anyway. Alright. Oh god, I was not paying attention to that. Probably not worth to pick that up, but I can do it anyway. Yes, we ended with net plus 1 health. Heart, I should say. 1 health does not equal 1 heart. I know this for a fact, but I keep conflating the two. Double dang it. Smack me, bro. Okay. Search myself encrypted. At least I got the bomb hit. Welcome in, Gecko. How you doing tonight? I will need all the fear and energy I can get. There we go. All things considered, I think that was a good fight. Yeah, we're down by a bunch, but... I hate how you need a perfect double jump to be able to get up there. Yeah. Best spell in the game. Channel the power of Warframe gameplay. Yes, Octane gameplay. You're okay just surviving? That's a heckin' mood. Hopefully you can do more than just survive momentarily. I do need to practice that section at some point, see if the bombs I throw at the beginning are actually doing anything practical. I think one of them does something useful, but I need to figure out which one. If I know the right timing and save bombs and whatnot. Double jump perfect heights are annoying. Okay, so we get the quest for the upstab. Forget about the black ones for now, so we don't have quite the money yet. Hey, you moved the right direction, let's go. Oh, wait, no. Not here, not here. Oh, I didn't get the one that was more experience. Dang it. There we go. I actually don't think this is any faster here. Yeah, it's probably not any faster, actually. I'm going through the motions. I don't think it's that much slower, but it's also definitely not faster. Come on. Too early for victory bullets. Okay, we gained some time. Enjoy your bird. Oh, I did not even actually need the wind spell there. Wow. I'm going weird movement tonight. That's kind of working. Because the part that has me suspicious. Okay, this is a split we have a decent amount of time to save. We can start getting back into it here. We need a flawless run. It's totally possible and consistent. Okay. That was and only skilled gamers beyond this point. Probably should pick up those bombs, but eh. Oh god. Oh god, why? Why are you like this? I'm picking up the health potion. Potions, plural. Let's I can go. That is so scary, but it's almost perfectly consistent. How dare you heckin' jump? What do you think you're on, Mario? Oh, I barely made that platform. Oh god. Hey, level up, perfect. Ow. Less than perfect. In fact, you might even call it sub-perfect. Okay, I'm glad I hit the slime without that. Actually, kind of amazed I got the bat properly. Okay, we're saving time. And auto-scrolling. It's kind of funny, this split has almost no way to save time, really. Because it's mostly just now we put a point into magic. I can use what's more often without worrying about its cost. At least worry about its cost less. That's why the more accurate way to phrase it. Ooh, I got it. Eat him. Dang, damn it. Okay, leave you be. None of those I really needed, but okay. Yay, free health. Dang it. Try again. Wait. Yay, speed. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Here goes Oreos and milk? Heck yeah. I don't get to have enough Oreos, just straight up. Yeah, especially like one of my favorite like frozen treats is basically Oreo custard from a place called Culver's. is an amazing treat, and it's like my favorite thing to get anywhere. Culver's mentioned, exactly. Culver's is the best verse. Please don't notice me, please don't notice me, please don't notice me. Good, he did not notice me. You haven't been in a hot minute, but it's also more expensive in other places. That is kind of fair, and I know they changed what kind of like chicken breast they use for the chicken sandwiches lately, and I feel like it's actually kind of a downgrade overall. But yeah, literally the primary reason I go to the Culver's for anything is for their fried coffee mixers. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably still go, but nowhere near as often. And the fact that you can also get the concrete mixer in the place of a drink as part of like a meal / basket is like I think probably the best part. Party their burgers well above most. Honestly, I'm kind of neutral on Culver's burgers. I'm kind of neutral on both, like pretty much all fast food places' burgers. Although I will say the Whopper, I think the Impossible Whopper at Burger King, that I'll go for like pretty much any day of the week. That is good. But otherwise, I'm kind of mad on fast food burgers in general. Come on, give me the slow. That actually hit. What do you mean that hit me? Dang, quit cheating. No, I tried. I looked it down in his name to try to remember what his name was, and I read that it's Captain Kevlar. I think I like that better than his actual name. But now he is Captain Kevlar. There's a restaurant exclusive to your state that has good beer battered fries. Battered fries. I'm not really familiar with that as a concept, admittedly. Yeah, we lost time there. We have almost no time to save on here. Only 2 locations? Damn. That's what I call local then. I'll say one place I do miss for like fast food from Texas back when I lived down there. I do kind of miss Whataburger. They actually had a pretty decent burger overall, and also Jack in the Box. I miss Jack in the Box. Their spicy chicken sandwich is delicious. I wish I could have Jack in the Box again. And one thing I still find funny is that like Minnesota has not had a Jack in the Box location in like decades minimum. It's at least, oh god, it's at least decades plural. That's how long it's been since we've had a Jack in the Box. For like 5 or so years, around like the late 2000s, maybe early 2010s, stuff like that, or actually even before that, we were still getting commercials for Jack in the Box, despite there not being one within like a 100-mile radius at least. It always annoyed me. It's weird hearing people not be near a Jack in the Box. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm like one of the few, if not only, states that's like that. And it constantly makes me sad. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. You know what? I need to focus a little bit here. What do you mean why am I so bad at hitting these grenades? Like, yeah, since where you live, there's a couple Jack in the Boxes near you. Yeah, I remember back when I lived in my apartment down in Austin, Texas, there was a Jack in the Box literally like, how did I dodge that? There was a Jack in the Box like 300 feet from my front door. It was heck amazing. I miss those days. not falling for your tricks. Yeah, if I somehow ended up in Utah vaguely near you, you'd have to take me to Chubby's? Give me a try the fry sauce? I've definitely not heard of Chubby's before. Which I think is kind of a fitting name for a burger place as far as I'm concerned. No, not that. Do that and then pick up the magic so I can actually get the full benefit of everything. Oh, I don't like... Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Dang it. Yeah, that's what I figured was the restaurant you were talking about. Yeah, the way this run's going, I don't think we're getting our PB tonight. We still have a chance to get a good time, but it's not gonna be like PB worthy. Technically a little late for the bomb, but we'll grab it anyway. I actually forget if we still need bombs at this point. Oh no, we do need a couple for the stage leading up to Mechos. So yeah, that's actually a good thing then. I almost made a bad choice there, but I made a good choice. Or at least it wasn't it was not a perfect choice. It's kind of more apt to that. Perfect first screen. Dang it. Yeah, the way I look now is in fact the current state of my brain. I do have a faint little bit of a headache starting to come on. Okay, I did not normally do that movement. That worked out far better than I could have ever anticipated. Yeah, there's some nice pixels you got there. Be a shame if anything happened to them. Oh god. Okay, I got hit by the lesser one at least. Oh, okay, that did not do that correctly. Come on. I done before that game. Oh god. Okay, that worked out better than the head any right too. I love how they all just like super confused at the end there. It's like, where did he go? Skyrim AI, exactly. Must have been the wind. Anytime I can get those wandering red guards to not notice me, that's like a win. Oh god. That's winning like every possible book ever. Those guys are very normal. They actually recognize you. Nah, I don't actually do that. I'm pretty sure there's at least like a dozen hundred clips out there of guards who have been like completely riddled with arrows in like every single orifice of the body with that voice lag going, and it's always amazing. Hey, it worked. Let's go. And checkpoint time. This is where I need the bombs again. Did not mean to take that last bullet in, but that's not what I meant to do, game. That's what I meant to do. I can do this. Okay, the cannonball does only 2 hearts damage compared to the 3 that the explosion does. Let's do it. Oh, right, this guy. I'm not taking that risk. I mean, I probably could have just saved the potion, but yeah, I don't want to lose more time than I've already lost. Get lost in the sauce. Yeah, especially not the green sauce. I've heard that stuff's pretty toxic. Okay, I timed that correctly. Oh, that was a beautiful dodge. Which I planned it. Okay, I'm taking a safety level here. Come on. Okay, I think it's set on fire. I'll take that as a win. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Get me out of here. Taking a safe there. Not have done that. Okay, we're good. I took too many risks there, but they, like I said, they happen to work out. Dang it. Try to bounce off his head. First. There we go. Help. No help. I'll take the bullets though. safe. I like to think I'm safe, even though I'm actually not. I'm gonna head off now so you can stay long. It's all good. The fact you hear it all is what matters to me. Thank you for hanging out. Have yourself a tremendous night. That's not what I think about. You got the important one. I am not even close to a line to the door. That amused me. Fire! Now we have to figure out why Fire Luigi is angry at us. Yeah, he'll serve us tacos and he's gonna like it. How dare you run away from me? Get him. Shut up, Necklace. Oh god. Okay, don't get greedy, I'm fine. Okay, that's actually a pretty good first sequence, honestly. There we go. We gold splitted that. Holy heck. That didn't even, like, feel like it was a gold split worthy split. Holy crap. Yeah, the last downside was just me styling and profiling. Ow. Okay, that felt pretty decent. Oh, we have a lot of time to save on the split. Holy crap. We like die twice here or something? No, every time I do this run, even though I've been looking at the same splits for the past, like, what, 2 months now, I'm always surprised at which splits we have a bunch of time to save on. Also, it is possible to go too fast and actually get squashed by that. You do want to kind of slow down at least a tad. Oh, right, this is where I definitely died at least at one point. Actually, as long as I don't sabotage, we actually might be ahead after the split. Hey, bombs. Let's take a go. I saw shenanigans happening. I'm seeing shenanigans happen everywhere. And I'm like doing micro stops to avoid them. Oh god. Yeah, checkpoint. I could technically just dash past that point, but it's too fun to do that. Also, this section kind of minimizes how much time you can save there anyway, so. Gold split. The run is back on. The problem is now we have probably the toughest split in the entire game right here. So we're definitely not in the clear just yet. Just go with every split from now on. Easy. Yeah, it's totally, absolutely that simple. Although, technically, if I were just like delete all of my existing splits right now, then technically every split would be a gold split. So it's not completely out of the question. Not like that. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Aww. I almost got out of that. Okay, that was actually... I don't think I've actually seen that layout before. That was a really smooth first try. Or as it's referred to in the Guitar Hero scene, a sight read. Oh my god, why are there so many randos all of a sudden? They're freaking aggressive tonight. Thankfully, it doesn't look like we had at least one... Okay. At least it looks like we had one rando from the TV run. So theoretically, we could still be on par, basically. Oh, that was not how I was supposed to go. At least this first screen, I don't think has any lava plumes. We're not so worried about overall time. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, this is where the lava plumes come in thing. Good first dodge. Okay, we got a checkpoint right before the thing. Actually, I also do a attack level up here. If I can do this. You know, I wonder if that's actually should be a strat I use. The contact damage only does half a heart. Maybe I just contact damage so I can get myself immune to the big hit from the hammer and the stun. I need to consider strats like that more often. Those are just like so simple ideas and easily enactable. Oh, heck you. Come on. Wait, how do I have vulnerability from that? Checkpoint? Checkpoint, let's go. So far, so good. Oh no. Okay, that's another way to cancel out the stun damage as well, is activate my wind power. And we're slowly developing new strats as we play on. Okay, glad that didn't set me on fire. Oh god. Okay, that works too. I'm not used to being at this screen with this much health. This feels weird. Okay, so I really can't do anything about this. Except for that, I guess, but... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, safety level. I literally would have got entirely died by for that. Oh, I can't get past that one, dang it. Got kinda lucky with the one that time went down, but also kinda planned it in a way. Okay. How did I not get my double jump? Oh, I don't even need that platform. Like, heck you. I might have been able to make that, but I didn't want to take the risk. Okay, so far we're making this work, though. Oh, God. No. Heck you. Can I do another attack up? No, I can't. Not even close. I don't like your positioning. Oh my god. This boss is just Z2 Barba? Yeah, 1000%. Welcome in, Leaf. How you doing tonight? I'm not sure. Better than spending level up right now. Come on. Oh, just one more hit. Get up here, you bastard. Literally one hit. I feel cheated. Yeah, so far, the split has actually gone pretty well. Let's see how the second half goes. Well, I'm actually not sure we're gonna have enough level points for the second. Okay. Doing everything I can to avoid getting set on fire. You son of a... Okay. Whatever, game. Okay, that's actually a good time for level up. We can at least some of my health back. Although if I realized that, I probably would have saved that for later, but oh well. So I actually should go back to that first Barba boss and find out if he actually drops an XP bubble in addition to his regular XP. It would be nice to be able to get some extra level ups if I can. Why am I bad at this game all of a sudden? Okay, can I get lucky and get some, So far, so no. Oh, God. What was the... Okay. Well, now we can safety level. I probably shouldn't buff my attack at this point, but heck, I'm doing it. Actually, I do still have my Father's Fury I can use too if I really need help. Oh my god, that was fast! Oh no. I have never seen that fight go that fast before, my god. We keep up this pace, this actually might be another gold split. Also, get this spell back on like I was supposed to have it last time. Oh no! Okay, that's on me. I did that. Well, at least now I don't need to worry about being set on fire, because I'm already on fire, so I can actually take a little bit extra hits. I wonder how viable a strategy that would actually be. But since I'm not worried as much about damage, just actually take the damage. Okay, I'll take the anti-fire just because I need that for like emergency purposes. Can't be set on fire, they're already on fire. Exactly. Now, the last time that we used the boomerangs. Literally, this is fine me. That's the entire region. This is fine region. Hitbox, but it works. We're on fire, but that's fine. We have half damage and we have no poison up here. What's I think probably more double points we have to do them. A decent portion of this, I would say, is cheese, kind of, yeah. Oh, okay. But now we take the health potion. There we go. Oh my god, this is absolutely a gold split. I'm actually sitting up in position now. Avoid the randos. My haunches are raised and I'm ready to pounce. Remember, take the easy path. At least I remember to get the fire spell active on the screen. I just need to get used to actually, like, performing the actions I need. 30 XP is, like, nothing at this point. Although, actually, that would have given us a level. That would make kind of confusing, honestly. Kind of throwing. I'm no longer kind of throwing. Take that. Oh, there's the poison. But at this point, poison doesn't do as much. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if the zombies get to bite, or literally do their bite attack on you, they literally grab on you, you cannot move, and it takes a lot of button mashing to actually break out. That's assuming that button mashing even actually helps you break out of stuff like that. I actually don't really know. Okay, this is actually the last time we used the right? I forgot the second existed. Get over here so I can do this, yeah. Decent overall. I don't know if that was my best, but that was a pretty good round, I'd say. put this back on because they actually need it. Oh god. Jerkwads like this. Friend? Is slide kicking this block slightly faster than hitting with your sword? It depends on how much damage you do. Because the blocks actually do have their own hit point value set as well. If you have a low attack, well, it's also certain blocks can only be destroyed with sliding in one kick. I think it's basically like if you're in that kind of narrow passageway, then the blocks are guaranteed one hit destruction with the kick. Because like I mentioned, the blocks are normally hit point based, and your slide kick only ever does like 2 or 4 damage, something like that. So it's usually only those specific blocks that are like that easy to get through. But the answer, along with like everything else in life, is it depends. Yeah, kill something without even doing anything good. I think it also, if it's a sand block that's like a 2x1 or 2x2, stuff like that, I don't think the slide kick even does any damage to it. Friends! Oh, of course you set me on fire there. Yay, free outpost. How did that do full damage to me? It was not even moving in that direction. Dang it, game. Bye-bye, friends. Barely avoided that one. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling we're going to lose a little bit of time in this split. I think that should be mostly fine. I can also do my final level up for attack. It's a massive power increase. Come on. That one ghost always amuses me when he pops up. It's just like, why? What is he trying to accomplish? What do you mean that hit me? I swear, that thing started angling down after angling upward. I am very annoyed at that first ball right now. I think it's cheated. I firmly believe it's cheated. welcome on in, Jesse. Thank you for the alert. Hope you're doing well tonight. Oh, it's actually safe there. Okay. I hate when it gets stuck in that screen transition line. Now it goes away from go somewhere, never see it again. No, they'll meet each other again once they reach the afterlife. Alright, let's see if I can get the mythical one cycle on him.
Oops, the kitty on stream. Tackles and pokes away masters. You'll never catch me.
Okay, that was a decent start. No boops. Boops are illegal. So that, I didn't realize I could jump on those. Interesting. Oh, I did just too much damage. Dang it. Also, welcome on in, Raishi. How you doing tonight? Also, no boops. I retroactively take away your boots, for they are legal. Oh, that was terrible. Dang it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're losing time, but that wasn't a bad recovery, honestly. I think we might have some time to save on Snowbound Showdown, if I remember right. Okay, I didn't lose that much time. Oh, we got a full minute to save here, theoretically. Yeah, putting together your graphic for Jonathon? Heck yeah. Hope that's going well. So when are you planning on starting that, out of curiosity? I wish that Akebo would be full at this point. November 1st? Gotcha. Okay, I kinda didn't plan for that particular motion, but it worked out perfectly fine. I feel like that's been like half the run so far, just me doing like random strat changes, not even trying to do random strat changes. It's just kinda worked out. I could have wind spelled up there. Dang it. Slid. Okay, the fish actually kind of sort of helped me there by bonking out the way it did. Oh, I wish I could use those bombs right now. I'll say another reason I'm really hoping to get a PB tonight in particular is that I'm also kind of having to, not super badly yet, but also I do kind of need to use the restroom. I still got at least another like 25 minutes, well, 30 minutes of gameplay, honestly. I'm only about to say like a minute, we still got about a half hour left at this point. That was a dangerous thing for you to have done, but it worked out. Honestly, for me to be able to get PB at this point, I literally need to just do safety strats. So the worst thing I can do is get an unexpected death, which then basically kills the PB. As long as I play safe, I'm not gonna get like my absolute fastest possible time, but it would definitely be faster than my PB. Oh god. But at least I didn't get the frozen chain like I'm used to getting there. Oh no. Oh, I didn't realize there was a snow pile there. It made me slow. I got close. No more randos. No more randos. Okay, at least they waited before they moved. Okay, I got super lucky there. I can't expect that. Oh god. Okay, I'm playing it. Not sure how that worked. I'll take it. Oh, I thought I lost my double jump there. I thought I screwed myself the second go. You love the Zelda 2 vibes? That's literally why I picked this game up. I played the demo. I just love the way it felt. I love the way it looked and just everything. And I picked it up and I just played it immediately. And then I obviously loved it so much I decided to start speedrunning it. This game is so heavy amazing. I still don't have a good strat for you, and that still annoys me. How dare. Pretty good lucky. Safety level. Yeah, I think she's even like resistant to it if I remember right, which is like such a weird concept. Well, I guess I mean, unless it's like permafrost level ice, I could then kind of see being resistant to fire, I guess, but yeah, it's still mind-blowing. There we go. Oh, we're definitely gaining time, okay. Where did that thing slowly falling? That seems new. Yeah, I will say again, like I mentioned, since we're not actually getting the new, or like the further spell upgrade scrolls, that's also part of why our spells kind of suck at this point in the game. Because as you get more access to new levels of spells, you actually get better damage as well as well. Wait, that can curse me? Since when? There we go. Oh, I forgot the split on Snowbound. Dang it. I think it's partly because he's kind of granted sort of the same lore powers that you're given. I think, but I don't really know that for a fact. He's also given the quote-unquote divine might by Vaughn, no, by Valcor. I always forget which one's which because they're both kind of the same character, but also kind of not. I mean, yeah, like I don't know if there is necessarily a lore reason for that. At least not. I mean, okay, so you get the Father's Fury by getting the last of the four elemental things. And technically, Ash does also get all of them. I don't know, maybe something to do with the fact that when you free all the gods from their imprisonment in this section of the game, maybe that has something to do with it. Where you get like extra power, even though it's not really said that way in the lore. Yeah, legit, I just have no idea. Hang on. Also, let's do more magic levels. I can use my twin spell more often. I am gonna heck and need it. So glad I did so much mistakes there. Alright, so there is time to save on this split as well. I always forget there's a secret down there. Okay, so he fixes it by just moving over to that side. Got it. I still miss that guy being where he spawns and he just falls right off the stage. And I guess you can imagine I'm beating up Ash and taking his lunch money. Honestly, probably accurate. I gotta be very specific with my dash time to make sure that worked. Depending on how well I play, we actually might even get like a sub 209, which would be kind of crazy. We're falling 2 months, 2025, 2020. Technically 2024, because that boss was like that when the game very first, or that enemy was like that when the game first released, which was end of 2024. think it was actually around. Actually, I think we might be within like a couple days of the 1-year anniversary of this game being released. I think it actually released in like early November. Oh, I can stand on that branch. Okay, good to know. Oh no! I thought I could plan for that. It's okay. We haven't been on this split. We can save. We can still. Is that where I was? Okay, I guess it was there. Okay, so as long as we don't die again, we still have a chance at sub 209. It's just gonna be a lot harder. Oh, no, you don't. You're not gonna talk until I finish run. Honestly, probably the safest thing anybody can do. Guy always there? I remember him being at that like that hidden back corner there. Like irrationally afraid of this area for some reason. I normally have no problems with this, but I'm frightened by this right now. Oh wait, this section. Okay, we're good. Oh no. Well, that was an interesting little effect. Oh, you got me kidding. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Okay. Okay, one down. Okay, two down. Oh, that was actually kind of terrifying. That's probably one of the worst Griffin fights I've had in a while. Alright, one big section left. I am taking the safe route. I'm just landing on the spikes and taking damage. Help, everything is scary. Jamming to the music in this game is 1,000,000,000% valid. Again, it's one of my favorite. It's one of my many favorite things about this game. All the tracks are there. Oh no, yeah, I can don't. Asune! Ah! Holy crap, welcome on in! Like, I can't do the thing right now, but welcome on, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Asune and Raiders, how y'all doing tonight? I am currently on PV pace for my my speedrun right now, so I'm gonna be a little more distracted than usual. But yeah, I am a silly little cat doing silly little things on the silly little internet. Like I said, currently about to potentially PV a speedrun. I'll be doing fantastic. Hope you had a good stream. Whatever you're playing, I hope it was fantastic. If you or anybody else needs to do any like post-stream self-care, by all means, feel free to go ahead and do so. Take care of yourself first. And thank you again so much for the heckin' raid. We'll go back to being scared out of my wits for how I perform the speedrun now. Yeah, I hope you're having a fantastic night. And or a day, and or whatever time zone you're in. Lurking does happen to be one of my super secret special powers. I try to look into as many good beast things as I can when I can, because like, especially like my brain is not always like actively ready for socializing and stuff like that. So I think at least I can try to work and show love that way. I wish I could do more, but my brain doesn't allow it. Heck you eyeball wheel thing. How did that dash work? Alright, I actually got past the Terrango thing. Yeah, you're told these chill streamers that you zone out to? I feel legit that those are like one of the best kind of streamers. Just kind of hang out and just vibe. I need to not be greedy here. a little background noise and feedback? Exactly. Out the room with the awkward movement. You can make that fast, but you have to kind of have to like jump just before the room technically loads to make that work, right? Dang it. I almost got ahead of it. Should pick up a health potion here. Okay, good. It's not guaranteed to get a health potion during that segment, but the likelihood is very high. Yeah, everybody enjoys watching the cozy and cute Rice streams. Oh god, okay. Hold on, okay. Oh, that's actually good XP level. We don't need it though. Could have maybe pushed that, but I would not take the risk. That was a PB on the line. Okay. We're getting there. I need to not press that button because that slows the in-game time down. Get in there. That's out, Ruffy. I got a speed run to finish. Shut up, Falcor. Nobody likes you anyway. Oh, dang it. I should not have taken that damage. What do you mean you're still alive? Cheater. Okay, there we go. I mean, technically, aren't demons mostly just like fallen angels? So it's not really bad. That would be so. Oh god. Oh, you're on the wrong side. Let me move. Okay, almost there. This is where things get dangerous. Taking the free heal on the hand. I think he's like one hit away. Yeah. Yeah, I was not taking the risk. Okay. Okay. We're doing this. Teleport faster. Okay, didn't die in the mini platforming. Now this cutscene probably skipped too. That's one of the other recent patches that did that too. It's a little bit of time for that the time skip for that. That's what you get. That's what you get me. My job. Oh my god. Sub 210 and sub 209. Oh my god. What the hell was that run? I can't even make words, I just make noises. In both that fight and the last phase of the Valcor fight, I was being so careful not to actually like go off the edge of down to the like death pits or whatever. Just oh my god. Okay, so now that this is going, let me do a proper shout out for Asune. So yeah, what were you up to tonight? You were doing some dinkum. That's like a pseudo Minecraft-ish game, right? If I remember correctly, it's like better graphics, quote unquote, Bitcraft and dinkum. Okay. I feel like they're both kind of like Minecraft-esque games, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I remember looking at Dingo a couple times and being kind of curious, but then realizing I'm not really that good with the kind of like the open-ended like crafting, building game stuff like that. The kitty gets good pets. Yay, pets! All the pets, all the pets, all the pets, all the pets. I'm still in disbelief. Also, I like how if I was like 1 frame later, it would have showed 208:43 exactly. Yeah, Dinkum's closer to Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, but there's blocks of sword you can stack. Okay. For a sub 2-hour run? Our sum of best is not even sub 2-hour yet. That's literally not even possible. At least not with the current route. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna go take my bio break right now because I don't know if I can wait to raid out for that. So I'm just gonna do a BRB on my end. Let me put the BRB in here, and I'll be back in a hopefully like a quick minute. Or no, I gotta go bad. Okay, and I'm back. Also took a Advil so I can try to get rid of this headache. And welcome in, Snowboy. How you doing tonight? We literally just got a brand new world record. Also, I'm glad I can actually like drink things now, and not have to worry about like holding it in for like bathroom break later on. But yes, the speed of victory.
The fire.
No, I probably should drink some actual water too. Let's be completely honest.
Okay, you ready? Open wide.
Oh, it was too late. You didn't get the tornado knockback. But yeah, thank you for the hydrate. Okay, so let me turn off the BRB. Let me get a screenshot for. Oh, okay, that is right. So, yeah, because I do post the results on the Fastest Furs Discord to kind of celebrate the records that I get. And yeah, this is a hell of a record right here. Alright. But did you blindside me with Aqua when I was dizzy? This is very fair, potentially. Actually, no. First, in order to make sure that happened, roll your stealth check. Did you successfully sneak attack me with the fire hose? Something good about myself? I'm still capable of getting world records in one of my favorite games of all time. And that is heckin' cool. You know, I never actually expect for like these things to come in and just world records to occur, and yeah, just oh my, Especially like the sub 210. I've been working on this for a while now, and to actually finally get it, and yeah. And especially to also break the 209 barrier at the same time. That's just freaking crazy. You were here indeed. You're here cheering me on the entire way. And also not jinxing it. You dropped in on a great moment? Exactly, yeah. You were somewhere. Within the great cosmos that is the interwebs. But yeah, let's go ahead and save our splits. So what is our sum of best now? Because I did get a couple gold splits in that. I don't think they were like super big gold splits, but... So best segments. Ooh, our sum of best is almost sub 202. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, assuming I had an absolutely perfect run, we would have about a 202 time. There is no way on earth I'm ever getting a perfect run, but theoretically, it's possible. Yeah, compare that back against personal best. And yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new set of splits made up for the no body run percent, or no body percent runs we're gonna start doing next week then, now that we got the skull met. So for those who are unaware, this is kinda spoilers, but it doesn't really like do too much like storylines or anything like that. Hypothetically, oh, no, not that. Hypothetically, I can delete that message. Wahahaha. Yay, abuse of power. But yeah, so next week we're going to be starting the no body percent speedrun, which will involve playing as the quote-unquote secret character in this game, which you get for beating the game, just referred to as no body, which I believe was basically a persona of one of the backers for the game. So they managed to get like their persona in as like a kind of bonus character, stuff like that. And the trait with them is that anything they do that deals damage, whether it's their sword, their spells, their items, or anything like that, all their attacks do double damage. They also take double damage from everything. So it's kind of like a hard mode run, but you also get to have more power on your end as well. So everything's more of like a risk/gamble reward kind of thing. And yeah, I've done a couple like casual runs of that before, and oh my god, the bosses melt so fast. It is actually so freaking satisfying. In fact, if anything, it's probably gonna be maybe an easier way to get Deacon down in like the pre-darkening cycle, doing that percent. Gecko percent. Yeah, Gecko speedrun win. I would totally watch that. But yeah, so we'll be starting to work on that. I don't know if I'm going to change much of the route in the long run. I think when I do my attack ups at the start of the desert area, I might try to save up another level point to get another piece of health. Because the bullets from the red soldiers, they're going to do 3 hearts of damage at that point, and by only having 3 hearts for a while, that's not going to work out very well. So I might try to get some earlier health in the run as well, once I can figure out like good times for it. But yeah, that's going to be what we're doing for next week then, for the Heritage speedruns. I cannot wait to get this uploaded. This is going to be so heckin' amazing. But yeah, so with that, actually, you know what? I do want to do at least one check while I have the thought of it. Any cat percent. The only speedrun you'll ever attempt to speedrunning the week so you can get to the weekend faster. And so the trick to that is, once you finish speedrunning the work week, then you have to learn how to speed crawl the weekend, so that doesn't go like just as fast either. It's a very fine line you got to try to make. All right, so what I want to check. So I don't know if our enhanced attack power is going to make us actually do damage to the tank at this point, but I do want to see how much damage we can do to the tank without throwing any bombs against it. I like how there's no normal enemies of any kind here now. Well, I guess technically everything is kind of just destroyed. Hopefully we can redo the boss. Can I redo? Oh, I can't redo the fight. Wait. Why is there an invisible wall here? Why the? Why? Okay, so I guess we can't do that. By Sithis, the world is dead. What? Why? Oh, okay, so these 2 spots right here, normally there's like little rocket propeller release her things here. Apparently, even though they're gone, their hitbox is still there. That's kind of funny, actually. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to... I need to figure out how I can make this test work then. If that boss is only fightable like once. Anything up here? Okay, nothing up there. Okay, so yeah, I was gonna try to test to see how many bombs we actually needed for that fight, but I guess that's not gonna be a thing. That makes me sad. But yeah, I forget what this was over here. Oh, just another shop area. Okay, we don't need that. So yeah, so I guess since we can't test that, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to call it for the night then. Let's go see what good bean we can heckin' raid. Who's doing... Right. Okay, I meant to raid this person a couple days ago because they actually had like their basically their big return stream, and I completely spaced on it. But yeah, I know exactly who we're raiding. I think they're doing their... Yeah, they're doing their special... So... Okay, so I'm just gonna say right now, we're about to raid Senor Crouch, amazing bean. And he has a thing that he does for Halloween where he basically goes quote-unquote trick-or-treating on other streamers' streams. And he does like a little mini game to where like, so he does the trick-or-treat, they kind of chat for a little bit. If the streamer responds with like some kind of food or candy-related emote, they're considered to be put into the treat category. And it's basically like 1 point for the stream toward like winning life and stuff like that. If they don't do that, then they get like a trick or like a spoiled candy kind of point. And it's kind of fun to see like how many streamers actually recognize that it's a trick-or-treat thing and how many people try to give treats and like that. But yeah, we are 1,000,000,000% rating Sen. Let's heck and go. But yeah, so otherwise, that's all I got for tonight. Tomorrow we'll be having one more Steam demo tour, because I think I got like 4 demos left to play. Something like that. Demo. Yeah, I've got 4 demos left to play currently, so once we get through with those, at least 3 out of the 4 of those, we'll be going back to our regular Steam library tour starting next week. And also, I think there's going to be some Fridays I'm just going to take off entirely, because there is like a VRC get-together I do want to be able to start getting to at least every now and again. I don't know how I'm going to structure that for like how many days per month I'm going to do each, but that's going to be something I'm going to be doing for a while. But at least tomorrow, for sure, we're doing Steam Demos Tour. I can say that for certainty. And then Monday, more Mystery Randomizer. Tuesday, more Talos Principle. And yeah, and okay, this one is going to be a very obvious one. Brand new speedrun world record! Exclamation marks. So yeah, this is going to be our raid message for the night. If you don't have my emotes, use any other kind of like excited or like happy, like super powerful emote. Anything works pretty much for this one. And yeah, with that, let's go say hi to Sen and join in his Halloween shenanigans. And with that, I shall bid you all a good night and your cat meme.